The United Kingdom's recent decision to hand over sovereignty of the Chagos Islands to Mauritius has sent shockwaves through other British overseas territories, particularly Gibraltar. This unexpected move has raised concerns about the future of these territories and their relationship with the UK. The announcement comes at a critical time for Gibraltar, as negotiations continue with Spain and the European Union over its potential admission to the Schengen zone. Many fear that this decision could set a precedent for future sovereignty discussions, potentially weakening the UK's resolve to protect its overseas territories from neighbouring countries seeking to claim them. Both Gibraltar and the Falkland Islands have released statements reassuring their populations that their situations differ from that of the Chagos Islands. The British government has also provided assurances that it will not enter into any sovereignty agreements without the express approval of the territories involved. However, concerns remain about the implications of this decision. The UK has long cited the principle of self-determination as a reason for refusing to negotiate sovereignty over its overseas territories. This principle, enshrined in the UN Charter, allows the people of a territory to freely choose their own political status. However, the decision to hand over the Chagos Islands appears to contradict this stance, potentially undermining the position of other disputed territories. The timing of this decision is particularly problematic for Gibraltar, as it coincides with ongoing talks about its future relationship with the European Union. Some experts worry that this move could influence negotiations and potentially be used as leverage by Spain in future discussions. The Chagos Islands situation is unique due to its complex history. The indigenous population, known as Chagosians, were forcibly removed from the islands in the 1960s and 1970s. This forced relocation has been a source of controversy and legal disputes for decades. The UK's decision to return the islands to Mauritius is seen by some as an attempt to right this historical wrong. However, the manner in which this decision was made has raised concerns. Some Chagosian activists claim they were not consulted about the transfer of sovereignty, leading to fears that their interests may once again be overlooked. This lack of consultation also raises questions about how the UK might approach future decisions regarding its overseas territories. The Chagos Islands decision has undoubtedly created uncertainty for Gibraltar, the Falkland Islands, and other British overseas territories. While the UK government maintains its commitment to these territories, the precedent set by this move could have far-reaching consequences. As negotiations and discussions continue, the inhabitants of these territories will be watching closely, hoping that their right to self-determination will be respected and protected in the years to come.